Welcome everyone to the UNI Esports stream today. I am your host and your caster for today, Raging Remy, and we've got an exciting game ahead of us for UNI Esports as it is the last game of the season. And right now, as we see that while the players do get ready in the lobby, we are going to be going against Norwich University, and what I sure will be an interesting showdown on the maps that we play today. And as y'all know, I haven't been here for 2 weeks, and I very apologize for that. Unfortunately, I haven't been feeling well, and I was visiting family. So, as of right now, while the Norwich University starts to join the lobby, we'll be getting ready. Well, we'll be following all the action round by round, breaking down the plays and cheering on our team as they aim for that dub. So grab yourselves a snack, get comfy, and don't forget to drop a follow if you haven't already to support the team, and stay tuned for all of our future matches. Alright. As many of y'all know, we do have a merch store, and I'll pull that up right now. As y'all see from the stream, this is our merch store and our merch link. All you do is type UNI Esports merch in the source bar, and you should be able to find it, or you can scan that QR code right there. And it's just a good way to help support our UNI Panthers, and also you could be able to donate as well, just to help our UNI Panthers. All this money just goes back to the esports and to our teams, so we can all get better gear and get the equipment that will suit our players best and suit our casting and hosts as best as I can. While the teams are getting ready, I want to know just from everyone in chat or who has joined to just let us know who you're rooting for and what your favorite agent in Valorant is. I am personally right now a Vito player. Ever since Vito came out, I just really like the idea that, hey, I get to just play guns fights and just not care about utility, which I think is the best thing in the world. And yeah, I think that's probably one of the things I used, as many of you know, if you watch back in the streams, I used to be an Initiatory main, and I played a little bit of Sentinel here and there. But I'm kind of switching now to just being a Sentinel player. I still play Initiator, but not as much. I play a lot more Sentinel since Vito came out. It's just, Vito is just such a nice character. It's just a mix of a nice Sentinel and Duelist. So hopefully everything goes ready, and then we can get started. And now, as we see, we will be getting ready. And the first map that we'll be playing on is Corrode. Very good map. One of the newer map, the newest map in the rotation. And as you see, we have Norwich University defending first, and then we have UNI attacking. And as we see, UNI going for a Clove, Raise, Fade, Harbor, Sky. This is a very new, very different type of comp that I haven't seen UNI play. I know we've been switching. I know I've seen that Jack has been taking a duelist role. Pop-Tart going the lock in the Neon, taking a duelist role. And Jinx also switching off of duelisting, playing more smokes. And right now we do see Killshot on Norwich University going Yoru. Big Geb going Sova. Grumps going Brim. Dea going Waylay, and Bunny going Sage. And Beefman going with the Viper, and Favelet going for the Fade. The classic Fade on Favelet is just something that's just so great to know and see. But hopefully this will be a good game. I know Corrode, ever since it came out, it's been a 50-50 map, I would say, for our UNI players. But hopefully both teams will bring a showing and give us very close games. Or, you know, one team might blow out the other. But it doesn't matter. We're all here to have fun, play some games. But, of course, everyone does want to win. But I think we got this. UNI in the bag. And as like I said, it is the last game of regular season. And I haven't gotten much information if our UNI Panthers will be going into playoffs. I will be getting more of that, but this might be the last stream of Valorant for the season. If not, if we have another one, that means we made playoffs, people. That'll be great to see. But, alright. First one, we have Norwich University defending, and UNI Panthers will be attacking. Seems like our UNI Panthers will be going for a ace site hit automatically, but we do see a lot of the Norwich University players going to probably push out mid, take this mid control. I know on Corrode, mid is a very strong map, or very strong mid controlled map. This, if you have mid control, you kind of have control of most of this map. As you see, Fade comes out, Silvadar does come out. Jinx tries to fight, takes some damage, and does get taken out. Jack does get taken out by Bunny. Pop-Tart all alone, doesn't know where any of the players are at. Fava and Beefman still on A site. Pop-Tart does hear footsteps in mid. Doesn't know how many though, only heard one footsteps. Seems like our UNI Panthers will be trying to rotate. Bailey does dink Brimstone, does dink Grums.
Out of charges.
Does try to push, and it looks like you and I are just going to be going to B site, knowing that all of the Norwich players are on A. Very good read from UNI here, and they will be taking site for free. But now it's just about holding site now. Beefman does get one, does take some damage though, tries to run out, gets chased down by Dea, and Dea does take out Beefman.
Last player standing.
And Killshot does take out Favorite. Pop-Tart does get Killshot, but Dea does take out Pop-Tart, unfortunately. I think that is one duelist that I have seen throughout these season changes and these patch updates that has been getting stronger and stronger with every patch, and it's Waylay. I feel like Waylay right now, if you need a duelist to play and just want to have fun, definitely Waylay is someone to go. And as we see, we have Dea and Big Geb going for Outlaws. So hopefully UNI does know that there might be one Outlaw on the team. Nashar going the Guardian, Bunny going with the pistol, and Grumps going with... now we're going to have two Bulldogs get Big Geb switched. Bunny going Spectre, and Grumps going Bulldog. And UNI on like a little bit of a soft buy. Dea does get Pop-Tart, does get taken out. Know how many there are. Beefman and Fave, Beefman and Jack going on, just trying to lurking, trying to slowly go. Jack does get taken out by Bunny. It seems like Waylay has. Dea does take out Beefman. Dea does take out Favelet. And Bunny does take out Jinx. Unfortunate from our UNI Panthers here. Trying to bait out some mid play and just pull everyone off of sight. We did have sight almost, but Bunny and Dea just holding down that A site from UNI. Very nicely job from them. Hopefully our UNI Panthers can make something happen this round and try to get one round on their belt. UNI Panthers will be on have full Phantoms and Vandals this round. Some having full shields, some having regen, some most having light shields. So let's see what our UNI Panthers can do, and hopefully they can turn this around.
I'm out of here.
And full push onto B site. Jack does take out Dea. Does get on the site. Very nicely done.
Gone here.
Killshot had to get out of there. That situation. UNI just exploding out. Knows one is there. Bailey does take out Grumps. Not knowing where people will be at. Killshot does take out Favelet. Unfortunate. Now we have Jinx and Jack holding the same angle. Pop-Tart coming out. Does take out Killshot.
This way. I'm out of here.
Doesn't get the jump off. Jack does take out Big Geb. Bunny does take out Jack. And Pop-Tart taking out Bunny. Very nicely done. Does Pop-Tart die to the bomb? And unfortunately, Pop-Tart dies to the bomb. That's a lot of guns, though. 4 guns gone from UNI. But it seems like they can get it back almost. Very nicely done from our UNI Panthers there. Getting that round on that bye round. But it does look a little bit iffy on this round. It seems that Big Geb is also buying a Guardian. But the other enemy team does have full shields. Have full Vandals with 1 Guardian. But our squad does have 3 Phantoms, 1 Vandal. But not as high as shields as they do. So very tight game. Jack does get Big Geb.
I'm out of here.
Very nicely done from Jack, but Killshot does get jinxed through that smoke. Trying to push out. It is low HP, so definitely just needs to push out here. Jack does hear a couple.
Face your fear.
Fable does take out. So much happening there. So much I did not see, but it seems like Norwich did a retake. But Dea getting Grum's getting 3, I'm pretty sure, that round. Unfortunate from UNI. Very unpleasant retake for them. Very unfortunate. Seems like a little bit of miscommunication there, but hopefully we can see what's going on. As y'all might hear, I'm still not feeling the best. I have been having really bad migraines recently, so if I'm not as energetic as I am, it'll be okay. At least y'all have Raging Remy streaming and casting for tonight. Seems like you and I will be going for an A push. Pop-Tart going in quick, not trying to get picked off. Pop-Tart does go in. Fade Eye and Dog does get walled off by Sage, but we will be pushing out. Jinx does take out Bunny, and the Big Geb just stuck in the corner, gets taken out by Jack. Pop-Tart trying to play this. Fable does take out Killshot and Dea. Grums does take out Jinx. Pop-Tart with the Bucky taking out Grums, and that is another round for UNI. 3-2, people. Very nicely done from UNI. A lot of kills, a lot of action. We'd love to see it. Love seeing this aggressive UNI. It seems like later on through the season, we've just been getting more and more aggressive, and I just love to see just how UNI can just play these aggressive fights, play them well, and also retake very aggressively too, which I am a fan of, guys. I do not like playing slow. I am a bit of an aggressive person myself in games, so.
I'm out of here.
Dart does come out from Big Geb, but does get shot. One gets shot by Big Geb. Getting spammed through the smoke. Stun does come out from Jack. Jack does get that by Nate shot. Killshot taking 3, and Dea getting Jinx. Beefman all alone on A side. What happened there? Everyone just holding that choke point. Norwich holding that choke point from UNI, just massacring them. Wow. Nate shot with 3 there. Very nicely done from Nate shot. Very good shots. See what Beefman can do here. Beefman was on a lurk, but just couldn't get there in time. Seems like Beefman will be trying to just go on a flank here, trying to get as some picks as he can. While everyone else is just holding spike. Big Geb and Bunny seems to be just trying to find where Beefman is at. It's just still lurking around. Probably will save gun here. Money doesn't look the best for UNI, but it seems like we could be buying. And it seems like this was a force round from... Maybe not. Maybe not from Norwich, but Beefman just trying to get some picks off. Trying to see what he can do here. Maybe get something.
10 seconds left.
Only 10 seconds left. Best to save. Does get one. Does not see. Does get two. Kills the and kill shot. Almost gets three there. Very nice stuff from Beefman. Just trying to get some kills, trying to get some income into the bank. But unfortunately does not plant spike, so does not get econ for this round. Seems like UNI are on a full buy. Pop-Tart going in with the Bucky again, and also Norwich University on a full buy as well. 3 ults ready for Norwich University. Do have Daya with the Waylay ult, have your ult, and we also have Sage ult. But Pop-Tart with his ult as well, close to having Beefman and Jinx. Daya fighting very hard. Bailey does take out Daya. Sage ult does come out. Pop-Tart going in with the Neon ult. Does get taken out by Bunny. Fatal does come out. Beefman does get Bunny. Your ult is popped. Beefman does take out Big Geb. Gets the plane off. Beefman does take out kill shot 4-3. Jack does take out by Grumps. They know he is back of sight. Know he's CT. Bailey does push him, and Jinx takes out Grumps. Both Fablet and Jinx working together to get that last final kill. Very nicely done from UNI. 4-3, folks. We have a game on our hands. Very nicely done from UNI there. And as you see, Beefman setting up a fake wall A, trying to just get some setup here, trying to bait out the other team, but it seems like Norwich University are just stacking on B site, hoping to get this. It seems like UNI are just going to fall for this. They will be running to a trap, it seems. Jinx does take out Daya. Very nicely done.
No peeking.
Dart does hit. Beefman does take out Big Death. Very nicely done. Spamming through the wall, trying to get some covered out. TP out from nade shot. Or kill shot. See what happens. I feel like A site is free. UNI should know this. Should be rotating. Jinx playing very aggressive. Jack trying to get this one person out. Does take out Grumps. Very nicely done from Jack. We have 3 mid here. Pop-Tart is playing heavy. Takes out kill shot as well. Very nicely done. A site completely free. Bomb is down mid. Jinx takes out Bunny. It does go down to Bunny, unfortunately, but very nicely done from UNI. Playing very aggressive mid, getting mid control, just taken out. Norwich was on a save round there, but they definitely they got one, so very nicely done from both teams. And it seems like Norwich University are just trying to play aggressive too, and they are just guessing where UNI is going, but it seems like UNI are guessing the correct site now and going B.
No peeking.
Line them up.
Target down.
Ult comes out from Waylay. Three dead from Norwich University. And Jinx and Pop-Tart and Beefman just taking care of it. Now it seems like they have a lot of... Jack has been pushed up through mid. Knows that B side is clear, so UNI will be pushing B side just to get free. Jack trying to figure out where these other players are on this flank. Clears all of B side. And it seems like Grumps and Big Geb don't know that they are planning B. Now should know that they have planted B and will be going through mid. As we can see. Jack knowing they will be mid. Hears them. Does take out one. Doesn't take out the other. Gets a nade off. And Fablet taking out Big Geb. Very nicely done from UNI. 5-4, folks. Very well done from our UNI Panthers. can see, not one of UNI Panthers are doing. Everyone on UNI Panthers is doing very well. And it seems like they are playing with shotguns here. Pop-Tart does take out kill shot. Bailey does take out Big Gab. Very nicely done. Gets spotted by the eye. Does he know there's one more here? Fable does take out Dea. Very nicely done from Jack, playing as bait to get that pick off. Grumps does take out Pop-Tart. And Bunny and Grumps just trying to pinch their way into sight. Bunny does take out Jack. Sight is left. Jinx is here. Beefman on a very aggressive flank. Fable does take out Bunny for 3. And Fable 4-4 taking out Grumps. Very nicely done from UNI. Very nicely done from our UNI Panthers. Playing aggressive. Very nicely done. Seems like UNI will be going for an A push here. Taking out the Sage Wall. Eye coming out from Fablet. Doesn't see anyone. And Beefman playing this lurk. Gets through, pass through mid. Beefman on a great rotation here. Might get 3 here.
Off. Here.
Does take out 1. Does take out 2. And Pop-Tart gets Dea. Beefman 4-2 getting kill shot and Bunny. Pop-Tart getting for Dea. Now UNI have full control of A site. Jinx holding mid, trying to see if anyone will be working mid. Does get seen CT. Mollies and grenades do come out. Grumps does get take out Pop-Tart. Beefman does take out Grumps. Big Geb does take out Favolet. And Jinx takes out Geb on a rotate through mid. Very nicely done from Jinx there, getting that last kill. But very nicely done from the whole entire UNI getting those kills. Favolet and Beefman putting in work for their team. All ults ready for UNI. And on Norwich University do have 3 ults. Got Brimstone, Sage, and Sova ult ready. Very nicely done from our UNI Panthers. Very aggressive, like we like to see. Beefman on this lurk throughout mid. Killshot does hit Jack. Fatal does come out. All UNI exploding out. Nate Killshot does take out Pop-Tart. That's 2 down for UNI. Ult comes out from Yoru trying to get information. Killshot does just go back, just trying to get information. Beefman does get spotted through mid. Knows he is here. I feel like UNI should just rotate here. Beefman does take out Big Gab. Full rope should be coming out. Grumps does take out Jinx. Jinx does use ult. Killshot does take out Beefman. Dea does get Jinx out of ult. Fava all left alone, going through mid, trying to fix this round. Fava does have to get a 4K just to save this round for UNI.
30 seconds left.
Does get 1, does get 2! Fava running to go to A site just to get the plan off. Can Fava do it? Can Fava clutch up for UNI Panthers, solidifying this half? Does get the plan on. 70 HP. See what our Main initiator can do for UNI.
Take hold.
Does get the C's off. Does see where Favorite is at, giving rid of that spike. And Grumps does take out Favorite. Unfortunate, unlucky from Favorite not being able to take out Dea and Grumps. Very nice done from Norwich, getting that solidified in half to 7-5. You and I are up by 2 rounds, folks. Very good game on our hands.
I'm out of here. Go, go, go.
Seems like Norwich will be doing a mid push here. Maybe get a little bit through A, but seems like a full mid push will be coming. And it seems like our UNI Panthers will be playing a 2-1-2. Shots do come out through mid.
Toxin screen down.
Panther does get one.
I'm out of here.
Beefman does get Dea. Pop-Tart does get Big Geb. Grumps does take out Pop-Tart. Beefman takes out Grumps. And Beefman takes out Bunny for 3. Very nicely done on the 1 HP from Beefman. Taking out 3. Getting that pistol on for UNI. As many of you know, our UNI Panthers are at 50-50 on pistol rounds. Honestly reminds you of Sentinels in VCT Pro League, so... see what our UNI Panthers can do. Seems like we're playing 3 people on A, getting a stack off. Beefman holding B side alone, and Jinx playing mid. Jinx playing aggressive with this Outlaw, trying to get a pick off. And it seems like they will be walking into UNI on A site. Does get peeked. Jack does get seen. C's does come out. Nade does come out.
One enemy
And
remaining.
Pop-Tart failed it, and Jack is 2 with the nade. And Pop-Tart taking out Bunny. Very nicely done from UNI. Very aggressive play. Very good teamwork from Jack and Fable with that combo with the C's and nade. Very nicely done from our UNI Panthers.
Gotta go. Go, go, go.
And it seems like Norwich University does have to think of something to do. It seems like they're going to be doing a B, maybe push. They're doing a split here through mid. Silverdrone does come out. Big Geb should know that there was 2 there. Dart does come out too. I comes up with this. Does get taken by Grubs. And it seems like you and I don't know that they might. There's 2 on B. Jinx holding the mid. Does
No
it?
peeking.
Bad timing. Doesn't get kill shot hit with 140 from the Outlaw. Kill shot is very low. Big Up doesn't know that Failite is here. Failite does take up Big Up. Very nicely done from Failite, playing that aggressive angle. And it seems like Norwich University will be going for a B hit.
Go get him.
Does know that bot does get taken out, but is known. Flash does come out. Dea does get Jack. Killshot does get B-Man. Dea does get Jinx. And it seems like 2v4 now.
Spike planted.
See what UNI can do here. Hopefully they can get this retake off.
I'll find you.
The Haunt does get destroyed.
Bring them.
Last player standing.
Kill shot does get failed. Pop-Tart does get kill shot.
This way. I'm out of here.
And Pop-Tart does get Bunny, but Dea does get Pop-Tart for 3. Dea with 3. Very nicely done from Norwich University getting that round.
Gotta go.
But do lose a lot of guns in the process, only getting 2. So now they will be on a weird buy here. Our UNI Panthers will be on a full buy. Very nice teamwork as we see from UNI. Most games you will see one person doing better than most, but it just seems like UNI are just doing, everyone is just putting in work and doing very well. Pop-Tart, Fail, and Beefman with 14, Jack with 8, Jinx with 7. Pop-Tart trying to play aggressive here, trying to maybe see if he can get a pick off. Again, as we see, Jinx does get taken out by Dea mid. Norwich University does see that pick, and they will be pushing through mid maybe. Jack does take out Bunny. Very nicely done from Jack. Beefman does see Big Gab. And takes out Big Gab. Very nice molly from Beefman, getting that pick off. And it seems like Beefman does know that a lot will be coming out. Doesn't get taken out, but does some damage. Very nicely done. And Norwich University does have sight. Beefman hears that Dea is pushing him. It seems like UNI is on a flank right now. Pop-Tart does get Dea. Oh. Grums does get taken out by Favelet. Killshot does get Pop-Tart, and Favelet does take out Killshot. Very nicely done from UNI. Very good retake. Very good ults used. And Beefman, a lot of credit to Beefman holding that sight down, getting that pick, and as well as Jack is getting that pick off of Bunny. Very nicely done from both of them. Now we are around 17, folks. UNI Panthers have 10, needs 3 rounds to win. Norwich University has 6. You're close to ult. Same with Brimstone. Ult ready for Dea. And it seems like we don't have any ults from UNI side. Favorite is close to his ult, folks. And we will see that Norwich University will be on a save round here. Mid does get seen. Dea does take out Jinx. Pop-Tart trying to play aggressive here. Does get taken out, but does do some damage. Failey does get taken out by Grumps. And just see from Norwich University, just all this momentum from mid. They're just taking mid. I feel like you and I need to work on something from mid. It seems like Beefman is on a flank. Does take out Bunny. Very nicely done. Jack on holding main here. They know where Beefman will be coming from. Jack does get kill shot. Very nicely done.
Grenade!
Beefman holding. Does see that. Beefman does take out Dea. Beefman does take out Big Gab for 3. And Jack does take out Grums. Very nicely done from Jack and Beefman, retaking that from a 2v4. Very nicely done. And Beefman securing that with 5 HP. Grim ult was used. Our UNI Panthers are looking hot right now, folks. Looking very hot. Very nicely done from them. Seems like Norwich does need to figure out what they can do to secure some rounds and make a comeback here. Timeout coming from Killshot here. And while we wait for this, folks, I hope everyone is having a good day. I hope everyone is doing good in school. Yeah, I personally been working in the hospital lately. Long hours, long shifts, so I'm hoping to see Norwich University doing something. They know they can take control of mid. UNI has not been putting so much pressure. Only Jinx has been going mid here and trying to see if they will be going mid. I just think mid is something that Norwich University needs to just keep doing because it is what is working for them. So we will see what happens after this timeout. But UNI are just looking so good right now. Beefman doing great. Favor doing great. Pop Tart great. The whole team is just doing amazing right now. As the timeout does end, really wanting to know what Norwich University are thinking of doing here. Seems like they will be doing a split here. Maybe trying to go through mid. Jinx does cut off mid. Flash does come out from Jinx. Does get kill shot, but does get taken out by Dea for the trade. Seems like Norwich are going for a mid push. But does Bunny know that there is too close to him? He does not, and does get taken out by Beefman. Very nicely done. Beefman back. Did not see that Pop Tart was there. Jack does take out Dea. Very nicely done from Jack, saving Fablet there. And Jack takes out Big Gab. Very nicely done. And Fablet taking out Gum. Very nicely done from UNI. Holding those angles very aggressively. Just taking the space when space is needed. Very nicely done from them, folks. We are seeing a dangerous UNI here. If any of y'all are Valorant players, leave down in the comments. What do you think about the new map Corrode? Me personally, I find the map very interesting. I think it's better than Abyss, and I just feel like it's a good map. I thoroughly enjoy it. Dart does get shot out, and Jack using ult, but does get taken out. Killshot does use your ult. It seems like Norwich University will be taking this. Beefman does get hit with Dea stun, Waylay stun, and does get taken out. Now UNI will be having to play a retake. Clove does get taken out by Jinx. Pop Tart on this flank here. Pop Tart gets 2. Pop Tart gets 3. And Dea with the ace. Very nicely done from Norwich University. Dea getting the ace from UNI. Really good round from him. Pop Tart was popping off there too, but unfortunately just could not get it. Dea is taking him down. Let's see what Norwich does this time. It seems like that timeout has been working, so let's see what happens.
Need a drop. Said I'm at, thanks.
Beefman does pop ult here. Silverdrone going in. Doesn't see Beefman here.
Toxins going up.
Does not see that 2 have gone into his smoke.
Toxin screen down.
Killshot does hit Jack, and Beefman does get taken by Big Gab in the corner. Seems like free sight for Norwich, and Failey does take out Bunny. And it seems like they know. Pop Tart does get taken out by Dea. It seems like Dea will be fighting Fablet.
Last player standing.
And Dea with 3 taking out Fablet and Jinx from a flank. Very nicely done from Dea. Dea is popping off right now, folks. He is doing wonders right now. Wondering what UNI will be doing here. Seems like they are slipping some rounds right now. They aren't on the best buy either. All light shields, but can buy full.
Nowhere to run!
Jinx does get one, but Jack does get Beefman. Jinx hits Dea. Jinx pop ult. Pop Tart coming in. Pop Tart does get Bunny. Jack does get Gums. And Pop-Tart gets Big Geb to finish the game.
Defenders win.
Game 1, people, goes to our UNI Panthers. Very nicely done from UNI. As we see from the score sheet, Beefman, Pop-Tart, and Favorite just popping off. Jack with 14, Jinx with 10. Whole entire UNI team bringing it out and doing wonders. Dea does take the game MVP here, 24 and 15. Very nice from Dea with that ace. It just seems like he's just doing so much for the team. Next map will be Haven, folks. One of our UNI players' best maps, I would say, that we play on. And I think this will be a great time for them. And hopefully we can maybe get a 2-0 finish from our UNI Panthers here. Hope everyone's day is going well. I got a question for everyone. When seasons change from like the hotter seasons to like the colder ones, like right now it is changing into fall and getting into winter time now. How has everyone been getting it? Has everyone been getting sick lately? I know I've been coming down with something. I don't know what it is. I've been having this worst headache ever, so hopefully we can see what happens this next round. And folks, we are going into Haven now. As we see, Norwich University will be defending first. Killshot going Chamber. Big Geb going Teo. Gumps going Omen. Very standard comp for Haven, I would say. Seeing the Teo pick is definitely different. I know Teo has been nerfed very badly, and it's just something that is sad to my heart. I used to be a Teo main when he first released, and I really enjoyed it, but unfortunately we can't. So, and Dea does pick the Jet, and it seems like Bunny will be pulling out the Reyna. Very interesting comp from Norwich University. Haven't seen this comp ever. And from UNI side, we have Jinx going the Jet. Favelet, Bot Jack maybe going ISO. Beefman on Omen. Pop-Tart on the Cypher. Favelet on Sova. And it seems like we will be seeing a Fnatic comp from UNI Esports. Like I say again, Jinx going Jet, Jack going ISO, Beefman going Omen, Pop-Tart going Cypher, and Favelet going Sova. Very nicely done from UNI Panthers here with that first round. Hopefully they can close it out on the second one and get the game 2-0.
Oh, this is nice.
Seems like we'll be seeing our UNI Panthers doing a C push here. We do see Killshot set up on this A site, trying to get a pick off probably and then TP out. Pop-Tart does get Killshot, and Jack does get Dea. Very good picks. Geb does get Jack. Jinx does get Bunny. Jinx does get Big Geb. Seaside is taking control of UNI, and it just seems like UNI are just taking this pistol around to go. Gumps does not take out Jinx, but Jinx is trying to follow, and Pop-Tart takes out Gumps. Very nicely done from Pop-Tart. Getting that mid lurk in, getting 2 from mid. Or actually, no, got 1 from A long, and got 1 mid. Jack got in the second one on mid. Very nicely done from our UNI Panthers here. What our UNI Panthers will do. It seems like we will be doing a strong A push or going through mid. Jinx with the outlaw. Seems like our UNI Panthers will. Jinx does get kill shot. Very nicely done. Very quick rapid response time. Pop-Tart does get taken out by Big Geb. Jack all alone. Taking A site. Trying to see if he can find one. Left alone. Jinx pushing up the mid. Jinx does take out Big Geb. Very nicely done.
Gun here.
Jack does get 2.
Here.
Jinx does take it by Daya with a shorty, and Beefing bringing back his own shotgun, getting rid of Daya with the Bucky. Very nicely done from Beef Man. Very nicely done from Jack. I was getting a little bit concerned there with Jack. I was like, can he hear them correctly? Can he hear the footsteps of where they're at? Norwich University, gotta check those corners. Roman Jack is nearby. Jack the Ripper. Two rounds for our UNI Panthers. We'll be going to C now. Let's see what our UNI Panthers can do here. Seems like C site is free. Only does see one. One does get spent. It's caught out. Jack playing very aggressive here, spraying those bullets through that smoke. How will Norwich University retake this? Bailey does take out Bunny. Daya does get Jinx. Bailey does get kill shot. Pop-Tart does get Daya. Big Get does get Favorite. Jack. Gumps taking out 2.
What's another death?
And Jack taking out Gumps. Very nicely done from our boy Jack here. Very good job, Gumps. Almost clutching that round for Norwich University. Very close. 3-0, folks. UNI are taking the lead right now. They're kind of running with it. Hope they can keep running with it. Playing slow, walking, trying to see if they can get a pick. Pop-Tart does find one, doesn't get though. Kill shot does get Jinx. Bailey does get kill shot. Very nicely done, and UNI does have sight now. Daya does get Favelet.
Shadows traveling.
One enemy remaining.
Beefman does get 2. Jack does get Daya. Gums does get Jack, and Pop-Tart finishing off Gums. Very nicely done from Beefman. Going to that smoke, getting 2. Well played from our controller player, Beefman. Very nicely done from Pop-Tart. Just getting in there late and trying to finish off the round. Very nicely done from him. Very nicely done from Jack and Jinx. Getting on site, clearing site. Very nicely done from Fit with utilization. 4-0, folks, for our UNI Panthers. Looks great for them right now. They're playing so good.
Blocking sight.
Jinx does dash into sight.
It's you and me.
Fatelet does get kill shot. Spams through the smoke.
Enemy kill. My ult's ready.
One enemy remaining.
Jinx with 2. Beefman getting Daya. And Jack getting Big Get. Very nicely done from UNI. 5-0, folks. UNI are running with this lead. I don't know if I'm not even talking much, and it's just, you know, the game set just talks for itself. UNI are just killing it this round, this map on Haven. They're just killing it. I'm hoping to see what Norwich University are thinking of, what they can do to stop UNI from just this lead.
Get out of my way.
Daya does pop knives. Our own Jet. Jinx does pop knives as well. Doesn't see. Gumps in the corner, and Jinx gets taken out. Popper does get 1. Does get 2.
Where is everyone hiding?
Killshot does take out Jack. Killshot does get
One
Beefman.
enemy
Favorite
remaining.
does get Killshot. Pop-Tart with 3, getting rid of Bunny. Very nicely done from UNI. 6-0, folks. UNI will be taking C. Killshot does pop ult. Killshot does take out Beefman.
Down, C.
Got the spike.
Bunny does take out Pop-Tart. Jinx does take out Bunny. Faylet almost taking out Gumps. Jinx does take out Gumps. Nate, Killshot does get Jinx. Jack does get Killshot.
One enemy remaining.
Jack does get Big Geb. Not knowing where Daya is at.
Deploying drone.
And Jack with 3 taking out Daya. Drone did not see Daya perfectly timing that, but just could not take out Jack with the ISO shield on. Very unlucky from Daya. Folks, you and I are up 7-0 now. does go past Jinx. Pop-Tart does get Bunny. Jack does hear
Careful
Gumps in mid. On B site. Can Jack clear him? And he does. Very nicely done from Jack, taking rid of Gumps. Seems like UNI will be trying to take full care of air side. Pop-Tart does get Daya. Seems like UNI will be taking full control of A site here. Big Geb does take out
One
Jinx.
enemy remaining.
Jack does get Big Geb. And it seems like Killshot will be saving this op. Beefman probably does not know it. Does get taken out by Killshot. Unfortunate. But it seems like Killshot is running into Favlet. Does see Favlet. Killshot does get Favlet. Can Pop-Tart secure something?
Player standing.
Killshot does get Pop-Tart for 3. Very good damage from Killshot there. Seems like UNI are getting a little bit greedy though. Playing a little bit greedy, just trying to get some kills now.
Stop it. Focus. No distraction.
And Jack does take Killshot. And Jack does get Killshot, getting rid of that off.
I know
Very nicely
exactly
done.
where you
Pop-Tart does take out Big Geb. Pops ult. Pop-Tart with 2 gets Gumps. And our boy Jack just trying to find this kill on Daya. Does not happen. Even on the flank, takes 1. Does get taken out by Bunny. And Pop-Tart and Jack just trying to fight. And Pop-Tart for 3, taking out Bunny. And Bunny does take out Jack. Our UNI folks are looking crazy right now. This is crazy game for them.
That goes there.
Pop-Tart does get Big Ed. Failure does take out Daya. Killshot does take out Pop-Tart.
Neutralized.
Failure does take out Killshot. Knows that Gump is back sight.
Flight.
One enemy
Beefman
remaining.
does take out Bunny. Gets the Omen Paranoia off. Gump takes out 2!
Spike down. C.
And Jinx takes out Gumps. Very good shots from Gumps there, taking out 2 of UNI's players. Very nicely done from Jinx though. Does take out Jack. Killshot does get Jinx. Killshot does get Favlet.
Spike down. C. Last player standing.
And Daya with 2 taking out Beefman and Pop-Tart. And that is 1 round back for Norwich University.
Last round before
Very
the
nice for
switch.
them. Seems like they figured it out. They have to play aggressive with UNI. Ten to 1, folks. UNI are up by 9 rounds. Last round before the swap. Bunny does take out Jack through the smoke. Beefin does take out Bunny with an aggressive TP.
Cover going out.
I know
Popstar does get
exactly
rid of
where
Geb.
you are.
Dea does take out Jinx. Gums does take out Beefman. Pop-Tart on this lurk here. Yeah, they're just running to C right now.
Deploy.
Popper does take out Kill Shot. Know where Pop-Tart is. Fable with the ult ready. Gonna play post plan.
One enemy
Popper does
remaining.
get out Gumps for
Five.
3. And Fable gets out Dea. Closing that round. Very nicely done. At the end of the first half, folks, UNI are up 11 to 1.
Switching sides.
Very nicely done from both sides. Pop-Tart and Jack and Jinx, just the whole team is just doing amazing right now. Let's see if we can get back-to-back pistol wins from our UNI Panthers. It's a glory in the making, folks, when UNI can win both pistol rounds. It seems that it seems like Norwich University are doing a full push into C. Popper does take out Dea though, through spamming through the smoke. Spam's coming all around for UNI. Does not see that Big Geb is in garage though. Gums does take out Popper. Big Geb does get Favelet. All up to Beefman and gets taken out by Kill Shot.
Spike planted. Last
Jack does
player
get Kill Shot
standing.
though. Now it's all up to our one and only Jet Jinx. Does take out 1. He's down to 13 HP though. Does take out 2. And Big Geb for 3 takes out Jinx. Unfortunately, Jinx could not see Big Geb in that corner there. Unfortunate from UNI. 2 to 11, folks. Seems that UNI. Seems like Jinx will be buying a Marshall this round while everyone else will be saving. Very nicely done from Norwich University getting that pistol round secured.
Cover going out. Silence.
Beefman does get Big Geb. Dea does get Jack though. Pop-Tart does get Kill Shot. Does not see that Bunny is there and Pop-Tart gets taken out. Jinx does get Bunny.
One
Very nice
enemy
shot.
remaining.
Beefman does get Dea. And Beefman with 3 getting gums with the bunny hops. Very nicely done from Beefman and the UNI team. 2-12, folks. 1 round remaining. UNI are on match point here. Seems like Norwich will be pushing through garage. Does get taken full garage. Pop-Tart does take out Bunny. Or does take out Dea. Pop-Tart takes out Gums. Killshot does take out Beefman. Jack does take out Bunny. Bailey does take Big Gap. And Jack does take out Killshot. And that is game, folks. UNI take the 2 rounds and win 2-0 against Norwich University. Very nicely done from our UNI Panthers, folks. That was an amazing match day for our UNI Panthers. Pop-Tart with 21, in my opinion, being the MVP for this game today. But I will say, for that first game, all of UNI was amazing. Very nicely done. I'm gonna see if anyone would like to stream here. Or an interview, I would say. We'll just be right back, folks. Trying to see if anyone would like an interview.
My car's in C-lot, bro. I just run.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. And it seems like no one would like to do an interview, it seems. So, I think we will be ending the stream there, folks. Very nicely done from our UNI Panthers. And we will see if our UNI Panthers do make it to playoffs. But this was a great last match for our UNI folks with the new roster and teammates. And hopefully we can get some more Valorant going. Signing off.
I have high hopes for these guys.
DB
Goes to the backboard, double touch, and he gets it.
He's got
Likes
sight
the stream
and a
and
good
love the
pick.
stream and wants to watch more Valorant play like I do. And it was always fun to be your host. Hopefully I can do this more again. But signing off for now.